Hi-ho everybody, my name is the Math Prop and welcome back to Paper Mario TTYD. Last time we finished off Chapter 3, we went into the Peach, the Bowser scenes, and of course after every chapter means da-da-da, Treble Center. And whether you like them or not, we're doing them, so hold on for the ride. Now both of these are going to require us to get to Petalburg. I took a look at them just before starting this, so might as well start with this one.
I need some cleaning done. Motivated workers only. Please meet me in the glitz pit.
Yes, we do want to take on her trouble. Now, the one downside... do it. When we go to Petalburg, I'll actually be able to show off the new shortcut that we got after finishing Chapter 3, which is going to be super cool. But the one plus side is on our way back to the blimp, we're going to pass by Luigi. So let's go ahead and see what he's up to. I think he recovered one of the marvelous compass pieces. Well, I got my second piece of the marvelous compass at Blumpleberry Village. I forgot how fun that was to say recently. Oh boy, I really got my hands dirty. That was not Italian. Oh boy, I really got my hands dirty on that one, I tell you what. I was pretty wild, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. It sounds good. We want to hear Blumpleberry Valley. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. Once we made landfall on the Strutter continent, we made for Plumpbelly Village. Once we got there, though, we immediately noticed that something was wrong. We learned from the mayor that the town was ruled by a giant snake named Hizza. He said his own daughter was going to be offered up as a sacrifice to the beast, too. So, of course, being heroic, I offered myself to go in her stead. Brave, huh? Now, the custom was for sacrifices to be dressed as brides, so I got all dolled up. I was one hot sacrifice, bro. I looked so good I fooled our foe and got in Hiza's lair. Now, the fact that he still has his mustache means that he kept the mustache, so go ahead and picture that. It was kind of rough fighting in that gown, but I managed. Chiffon really chafes, bro. I finally found Hizar, and the snake had a second head on its tail. Talk about the scary. I fainted real quick, but when I came to, I managed to distract both heads. It reared up, fangs bared to attack, and at that moment, I deftly lunged left. His gaping mouths smashed into one another, and he vanished in a cloud of smoke. A shining plate fell down on the spot where Hizar's body had been coiled. Yes, another compass piece. I set it and pointed east to Circuit Break Island. Just as I was about to leave town, the mayor asked me to stay and marry his daughter. I thought about it. She was sort of cute, but we ended up sneaking off the next morning. She was totally ugly, bro. I mean, I still have to save Princess Eclair from the Chestnut King. And when the Marvelous Compass activated this time, I heard somebody's voice. It was so beautiful, bro. I'm certain it was Princess Eclair's voice. My heart began to race. That's when I realized it. Princess Eclair. I kind of zoned out there. Don't mind the tent I'm pitching. It was nothing. So, yeah, we set sail again after ditching town, and somehow managed to get back here to Rockport, and here I am. Cool story, bro. And tell us the truth. Hi, I guess. I'm Jerry. I'm a bomb from Plump Belly Valley. Nice to meet you. Sorry I sound so down, but you would be too if you saw Luigi dressed as a bride. I'm serious. It scarred me. I was honestly scarier than that giant snake thing. I feel now I have a moral duty to stop Luigi from ever dressing as a bride again. I have to protect the world from my fate. That's why I'm sticking close to this guy. See, poor Luigi. He doesn't get partners for the hell of it. They give it to him because they don't like him for one reason or another. Move, cheap cheap. Here's my ticket. Still though, I would totally play the hell out of a Paper Luigi game, but specifically just the game that they're telling the story to. Like instead of like RPG, more like a action game, like a Tomb Raider sort of thing. I'd play the hell out of that, and like you can command your partners, like go over there, get to visit all the food related places. And then you get to come back here through Rogueport and explore, and then you can see Mario and like talk to his partners, and they can catch you up because Mario can't catch you up because Mario doesn't talk like ever. Oh, that'd be so cool though if they decided like, yeah, we're just gonna make Paper Luigi. Here you go. Oh, I would love it. But here we are back at Glitz Pit. And we're gonna go see Jolene about her trouble. Oh. Poor Yoshi can't move, poor Silence can't move up or down as we're hovering on him. He can only, go left and right. Which is, you know, weird, because he should still be able to move in. Oh yeah, Miss Jolene's the fight promoter. If you have business with her, headed down the hallway. Are you planning your comeback? I am not. Sorry. Sorry, bub. But we are not planning a comeback. We're here to solve a trouble. Being the good heroes that we are. Okay, move, bub. What's that? You need to talk to Miss Jolene? Go on in. She's waiting. How do you know that? You didn't even know I was coming. Hi, Jolene. I'm here about the trouble.
Yes, yes, who is it? It's customary to knock before entering. Oh, why, it's the Great Gonzalez. It's been too long. How have you been?
Alright, I guess. It's been like 2 episodes.
I must tell you, we've seen a big drop-off in attendance since you returned the belt. I was a touch worried our finances didn't look good for a while, but luckily Hawk made a dramatic comeback and is reigning supreme again. Yes, it's been a whirlwind of activity every day since I became the promoter. Wait just a moment. Are you here back to fight the Great Gonzalez returns? You must be, right? Yes, you must be. Come on, tell me the truth.
I'm here about the trouble.
What? You want to undertake a battle again?
I don't think that's what I said. I think you're just hearing what you want to hear.
Aha! I've always known this day would come.
I don't want to. I just need to solve your trouble.
Let me just find your old registration so we can... Huh?
What is it? Do you remember that you had in trouble?
Oh, ouch! I'm so sorry, but all of our records of you seem to be gone. So our only option, sadly, is to start you in the minor leagues again. Sorry.
No, not that crap hole of a locker room.
Sorry, but rules are rules. We can't bend them, even for our next champ. I'll just go ahead and put you on as a minor league fighter again, then. When you want to fight, here's the deal. You know the deal, the locker room communicator. I will not be going over the arena rules again, of course. Bye for now.
Give me your problem. Thank you.
You accepted that request? Well, fantastic. Let's get down to business. I need you to clear out the garbage in the storage room. I can't get anywhere near it. I have a problem with garbage. I don't talk about it. Just put it somewhere I can't see it, all right?
I can do that. I don't blame her. I got a problem with garbage, too. What did you say? And it's not just garbage. It is old battle trunks. I like how we have to play the animation, though, like, every time. It's like, oh. Trunks worn by some... where did these even come from? Why are there so many? Like, most of the wrestlers don't even wear trunks. What is this? Like, we didn't have this type of problem when, Grubba was doing this. Let's see, is there any over here? Nope, looks like we're good. Alright, looks like we got them all. Huzzah! Why they're here? Why there's so many? Who's wearing these? Like, is this what Hawk was wearing the whole time he was, practicing for his comeback? Alright, did we do it?
You smell terrible! Oh no, you don't still have that garbage on you, do you? You have to take that stuff far away from here. I can't stand it. I know of a Goomba named Goofy in Report that buys stuff like that. I've already gotten in touch with him, so just get that trash out of here.
Well, I hope he's easy to find, but, like, rude. Like, you could, like, we could sell it. We could close out the trouble. What do you care what we do with the trash? Are you afraid that we're gonna end up... I don't even think I can, like, actually throw it away. But whatever. So we're gonna go on another blimp ride. That's gonna be thoroughly unexciting. So I will meet you back when we meet Jeffrey, the guy who wants gross athletic trunks for some reason. I'll see you there. Well, we are back. That's Goomfrey. I think that's the guy we were looking for. Make any problem go away. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I spoke to Jolene. Now, who was it that she wanted taken care of? No, not the who. A what? Not who. What? You say? Well, fine. Let's get it done. So, what are we doing here? Oh. Wow. We couldn't bundle them? She couldn't give us a bag? Oh, there's so many. Oh, and he's just holding them all. Where is he putting them? Where are they going? Do they go into your hat of mystery? Uh, Imagine just having to hold these for that entire blimp ride too. Like, you definitely got your own little section to yourself as people were like, you, Mr. Man? No thanks. I guess we're done with this one, man. Man, I've never had this to give you a job. Make sure you get duress pay for this, man. Yeah, so guess what? We gotta head all the way back. I know. Isn't it just terrible she couldn't just paid us the money before? At least I didn't have to pay that guy, though. But as we're going on our way over there, I actually want to talk about something that I learned watching a video from... Oh, I can't remember the name. I think if you Google, like, Happy Lucky Lottery is a Lie, it's this thing that we're going to talk about. It's by... I think the guy who found out a lot about it was J.D. Aster. Yeah, I feel so bad that I can't remember his name. But he was talking about... They did some, like, code breaking about the Happy Lucky Lottery. And it actually turns out that your chances of winning are not random, but rather the system has a set day that you are going to win. I think for prize 4, if you remember, we got the Lucky Shroom in a previous episode a while back. Once you talk to him and get your ticket, the game decides whether you're going to for sure win sometime between days 4 through 10. And it's a randomly picked day. And let's say it's on day 5. And you don't check the Happy Lucky Lottery that day, after day 5, it'll pick another day that's 4 to 10 days away and add it, and that'll be the new day that you're guaranteed to win the 4th prize. And I think it continues that, so like if you pick it up and win, you'll win a 4th place prize in another 4 to 10 days. And for the max prize, it was like a ridiculous 300 and something days. And if you buy a new ticket, it resets. So let's say you're on like day 298 and you decide you want to buy another ticket, you have to start all over before you can win the first prize again. So I thought that was interesting. And you can, of course, manipulate the clock going forward. It won't register that anything's wrong. If you want to have some fun, though, go ahead and set the clock backwards and talk to the guy on that day. That'll be fun for you. But don't blame me for anything that happens. If you want to see like all the math and numbers and craziness behind it, go ahead and check out that video. Like I say, just search Happy Lucky Lottery is a Lie, and that video should pop up for you.
You've cleaned it all up? Well, here's your reward. You have my gratitude.
30 coins.
I guess we won't be getting the smell of that room anytime soon.
But we solved the trouble. 30 coins is like a third of what we made while we were fighter. Oh, we can't come in and see Jolene anymore. That's okay. But yeah, in case you were curious, like, why are they letting us in the minor league locker rooms? Why is Jolene telling us we can fight again? It's because we can fight again. If we really wanted to, we could become fighters again, start from the minor league. Of course, there would be no shady business as we were going up the ladder, but it's something that you can do. And honestly, for me, I think it's a great way to earn money because you can have some fun. You can try out battle strategies without worrying about anything. And everything's right here for you. Like, you don't have to go back and forth. If you remember that mouse guy gave us a tip, it was like buy Sleepy Sheep or Firefowl or something at one place and sell them in Petalburg for like a 2-coin profit. That would take forever. You could get 20 coins per round trip, or you could just see here, get experience. Remember, you get 1 experience point per battle, so you're guaranteed to go up every battle and get 20 coins per battle. And you get to fight, which, like, if you're just in the mood to, like, sit down, battle with some guys, check out some, like, new strategies, see if some bad shit-ups are really good, you can mess around with that without fear of, like, losing or dying, because, A, you can't die. It's, wrestling. B, you're not going to die anyway. Like, have you seen some of the jumps that we beat up in there? You're probably not going to die, especially if you're resting after every single fight. There's definitely some tricky ones, and there's some fight conditions that can make it interesting and definitely hard, but you're probably not going to... There's no threat of death. So definitely, I think if you're going to grind money, that's the place to do it. Not that you'd ever really need to grind money in this game to begin with anyway, like, unless you wanted a whole bunch of life shrooms or ultra shrooms. The only time I could really see a lot is if you are trying to make a whole bunch of recipes, which eventually we're going to do. I haven't decided when/how, but eventually we're going to do it. Yep, here we're back. Next trouble, Merlee. I want to make a heartful cake, but forgot the recipe for Mario's sake. I have to keep my shop open, so can I... So, can you find the recipe, I'm hoping? I first learned the recipe from Toast Tea. Yes, over in Petalburg, you see. Please meet me in the Chambers Hut, beneath Rookport. Hurry, hut! I do want to take on her trouble. Which, fortunately, we just take one pipe down, go through a fence, and bada bing, bada boom, we're there with Merlee. Who, again, I'm hoping is going to double experience from boss battles for us coming up soon. That would be sweet! Alright, we don't need that one, we need this one. Alright. Now, I also am curious why they put, like, holes in the background here, because you've seen before, I've fallen before, that, like, the holes, they just put you back at the beginning. So what was the point of making it, like, hard to traverse? Like, why? Alright, Merlee, let's see what you have to say. I really must know how to bake a cake yummy. Tasty, heartful cake. To Petalburg you must go. Ask Toastie all she knows. Cool, so glad I stopped by here first so you could tell us all the information that you put in your trouble. That was... Thanks, for that. That was useful. It wasn't useful. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and check out those shortcuts that I've been talking about. So, if you remember the first game, if you go down into the sewers, you fight Blooper, and there are special pipes that you get access to, your blue pipes. They make a comeback here, although we don't have to do any boss fights to get them. Rather, we just need specific hammers. And for the first set, all we need is the Super Hammer. And I don't know which way Petalburg is. I think it's to the left, so we're going to start here. And then you can also do your Super Boots. Now, I want to try something just real quick. Let's see if we can do it. Oops. There's a glitch in the game where if you frame perfect jump, which I clearly did not, and we're not going to try again, basically, like, the point that you spawn back to after you fall into the lake is based off of your last point on the floor. But it takes a second. If you remember the trick we did with the Punies, it takes a second for the game to register that you're on the floor. So if you come into a room without touching the floor, it doesn't have a place to register where to put you because you haven't been in the room as far as the game's concerned. So it'll spawn you into the middle of the room. And if you notice on that particular set there, we can, if we spawn in the middle, we'll actually have access to hit those blue pipes and basically kind of like cheat our way into further past the game. Now, I wasn't going to go down the pipes even if I was able to pull it off, but, I mean, it'd be cool. Are you Toasty?
Hey, Mario, you're Luigi's older brother, right? That's so cool. I mean, you're cool, too, and all, but I just think Luigi's the greatest.
Well, hammer. Let's see, are you up here? I'm looking for a Toasty. Oh, you look like a Toasty.
Yes, hello, I'm Toasty. Did you need something? What? You want to make a heartful cake? And who asked you to, Merlee? Let's see, I know you needed cake mix and ruin powder. Tee-hee-hee. I wonder who Merlee is making it for this time.
Alrighty then. Cake mix and ruin powder. Do we just have to... I hope we just have to tell her the recipe. I hope we don't have to, like, make the cake. Actually, I don't think we can make the cake. You'll see why in Chapter 4 there's going to be a trouble that we get that I think nicely shows why we can't have it. But we figured out, what was it, cake mix and ruin powder. Easy peasy, right? I do hope that we don't have to get her the ingredients, though. That would be reasonable and something I'm not hoping for. She's a magician, right? Or a fortune teller. That sounds like things that you would just have lying around. Cake mix and ruin powder. Alright, one more time over the non-necessary, precarious pathway. Alright, get us in there. Alright, I did what you told me to. So did you find the recipe for hot for cake for little old me? Uh-huh. Ah, I remember now. That's right, of course. Wow. Oh no, what shall I do? I have no cake mix. Boo-hoo. And I can't leave my shop here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hate to ask, but could you please bring me some cake mix? I'm on my knees. Sure. Anybody know where to get cake mix? There are a couple places I can think of. I hope... Well, I'm going to go ahead and root around for some cake mix, and I will be back and ready to give it to her. So I will see you in just a bit. Okay, we are making our way back to the perilous pathway. Fortunately, as I was leaving, I remembered exactly where to find Cake Mix. Cake Mix is one of the items that you can get from the Pianta Parlor. So it cost 6 tokens, which is 18 coins, but fortunately we had those 10 that she gave us for solving her trouble earlier. So we gave her the Cake Mix. Easy peasy. Yes. Cannot cake with nope, that's true. As you make a heartful cake, mix room powder. Well, to make the cake mix properly bake, I'm going to make it tonight, and so it will come out of sight. Then I'll try someone right. Thanks so much to you, dear. Here's your reward. Here. Another 30 coins. Cool. Worth it. Especially, so, I mean, technically we could have profited 12, but if you had a cake mix, or you had just 6 Pianta tokens lying about, it cost you nothing. So yay, 30 coin profit. It is so exciting. And now we have one more trouble left that, again, is going to send us to the Petalburg. But again, fortunately, we have that shortcut. Hooray! And I don't remember exactly what they were looking for. So, we're going to find out soon. Whoa. I just saw something weird, but we're not going to go there yet. Alright. Let's blubber. I have a bad craving for a certain food item. Could you fetch it for me? Please, meet me in Petalburg. I do. And as I was reading that, don't ask me why, it just hit me what food item they're going to be looking for. And I am so mad at myself right now that I didn't recognize it before. The food item that Blubber is going to want is a hot dog. Do you remember where we got hot dogs? Yep, that's right, Glitz Pit. Do you remember where I already flew to twice this episode? Completely walking past the hot dog pit, not thinking that I would have needed any? Yep, that seems like something I would do. But yeah, so he's going to want hot dogs. So rather than, I think I took on his trouble, right? Rather than go there, have him tell me that he needs hot dogs, go back here, get the hot dogs, go back. And notice I say hot dogs plural. I'm pretty sure he's going to want 1 or 2. I don't remember. But we're going to get 2 anyway, because I think he might want 2 of them. And I think I have space for 2 in my inventory. I'm basically going to get as many as my inventory will hold, but at least 2, maybe 3 if I have a mushroom to sell. Alright, come on. Come on. We know what it looks like. I don't need this cutscene. Just put me down. Put me down. You can go faster than that. I'm Mario. It won't scare me. Alright, let's go sell some items. Alright, yep. I'm here to sell. Mushroom. And let's sell that Dizzy Dial. I also want to take just a minute to talk about this. A point swap. Swap your partner's HP and FP. Cannot exceed max. Which you might be thinking, why would I want to do that? That is going to be super great if you are trying to use peril strats on your partner. Generally, it's a lot easier to get your FP to 1 because you can choose how much you want to use, as opposed to getting your partner's HP to 1. So you can use that to put your partner in peril, and Yoshi can do ridiculous amounts of damage, like upwards of 20 or 30 in one attack when he's in peril with the right... Oh, excuse me, badge setup. Yep, I took your egg. Guess what? It hatched. I bet you are glad. Yep, I want 3 hot dogs. I think that'll be enough. Watch him only want 1, and then the reward is 30 coins, so we're exactly back where we started. But the rest of this is just going to be boring travel all the way back to Petalburg, so I will see you when we get back. Back in Petalburg we are. Man, we sure have traveled far. Sorry, Merly's rubbing off on me. No. Okay, the other. Stop talking to me. If you don't want my food, I don't want to talk to you. You're down here. There we go. Hello and good day to you. I am Bulblurber. You came here after hearing of my request, correct? I'm so happy. I would like to ask you to bring me a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog is what I desire. It is said to be spicy, but I've never experienced spiciness in all of my life. Some say they are so ungrateful. Please get me one for me if you can. I did, because forget coming here first. Oh, so this is a hot dog. I'm going to go ahead and try it right away. Munch, munch, gulp, snap. Oh, hot, hot, hot. This is so spicy. Well, the spiciness is quite interesting. It makes me crave more of it. Terribly sorry, but could you get me another hot dog? Now, could you imagine like coming here first, going back to get one, coming back and then having him get you another one? Like, are you serious? That would drive me crazy. And it probably did the first time I did it, but I'm wiser. I've learned. Oh, I'm so happy to be able to eat another hot dog. I've dreamed of this. I shall devour it immediately. Munch, lip, gulp, or hot, 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 hot. Spicy, spicy, hot. And how this is spicy. Oh my, that was positively delicious. Good greatness. I'm sweating with pleasure. I'm rather surprised that it was spicy rather than just spicy. By the way, and I know this is rather rude, but I'd love to chase that with a sweet. Sweets are just the spice of life. That's my new theory that I've just coined now. Could you maybe cook some cake mix? I knew there was going to be a catch, and that catch was not a third hot dog. Oy vey. Alright, I'm going to go cook a cake. We've seen where the cake mix is. Well, we know where it is, so I'm going to go ahead and get another one. And I'm trying to think, was it last Trouble Center walkthrough where we played the plane game? I feel like it was. So we actually got another membership card. I don't remember who gave it to us this time around, but we now have access to the paper game. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the parlor, and when I get there, not only am I going to get enough coins to go ahead and get the cake mix, but we're also going to play the paper game, see how that works. So I will see you when I get there. We are back in the parlor, and let's go ahead and try out that, yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and try that paper game. Yep, cost me 10, I'm aware, let's go. Let's go, go, go. I think this is one of my more preferred ones, that plane game. I've never been good at flying the plane. But the goal here basically is, well, to make it to the finish line. And you see there's giant fans, and we're made of paper. That can be a problem. So, as we're running, those fans are basically going to start and stop up. And you can notice, too, like the little... Oh, you can jump over those? I had no idea. The little panels that are flowing there. Now, really, the trick to beating this is basically just going in and out of paper mode faster than everybody else. Because they're always going to go in a little... So you notice there, like, we can easily get in front of this guy because, like, we're fearless. I'm not so good with the afterwards part. Also notice, too, like, even if it is blowing us, it's just blowing us sideways, so it's not really that dangerous. So this game's super easy. Coming in first place gives us 15. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I see. So coming in first gets us 20. So if you're really looking for some badges here, this one's a pretty great one. Doesn't take too long, what, 30, 40 seconds? And honestly, really easy. You're always going to be able to wait longer than the other guys, because you don't have to flip into paper as soon as you... as soon as the fans go on. You can survive at least a little bit. So we're going to trade in our winnings. I mean, there's only... So 3 gold bars is actually worth like 300 gold coins, so there's that. HP and FP Plus, you know my feelings on those ones. Super Appeal, I mean, maybe Refund would be worth it. Other than that, But they are kind of fun too, at least for the first time. Nope, we got our cake mix. Alright. Yeah, come take them. We got our cake mix from Pianta, now we're heading back to Petalburg. I will see you when we get there. Oh no, I lied. Completely ignore that last statement, because I almost forgot that we had to cook the thing. Oh, could you imagine if I walked there with the cake mix? Why won't you take the cake mix? Because he wants a cake, not just raw flour. Well, to cook a cake mix, you come to the chef. Yep. You want to cook with a cake mix. Yep. Can you cook up an already cooked hot dog into something completely different? It always makes me laugh too, some of the stuff that she can cook out of certain things that just make sense, but at the same time make no sense whatsoever. But bam, we got our first ST item, that's right. Yep, I will. A moose cake replenishes 15 FP. It's alright. Again, I'm not a huge item user, so meh. And then do you have what I'm looking for? You don't. This guy's items will change when you go 2 screens away, so it's always good to check up on him and see if he has anything good that you've been looking for. Anyway, now that we have the moose cake we saw it got made, now I'm going to go ahead and meet you back in Petalburg. I'll see you soon. Alright, Mr. Greedy Little Bulbul, I finally got everything you wanted. Did you bring me something for me? Here's your stupid moose cake. Oh, moose cake, I can't wait to eat it, so I won't. Much like... Ooh, sweet. Good gracious, I am quite satisfied now. But I feel like I've been demanding. Yeah-huh? Maybe I just wanted to be spoiled by others. Maybe I was just so selfish because, well, because it's such a peaceful place. I crave peace, love, and food. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, let me show you my gratitude. Beautiful flowers made by Bulbulber. Replenishes 1 HP. So yeah, if we bring him a hot dog, we'll get a dried bouquet, which is basically like a dried shroom. Wah, wah. Whatever. Anything?
I've been playing Paper Mario Thousand Door like crazy. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Cool. Thanks. Do you think there'll be a sequel? Well, kinda. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Next time we are going to be starting up into Chapter 4, hopefully getting our way in there and seeing what's going on next. But if you have anything that you want to tell me, go ahead and put that down in the comment section below. I promise I'll check it out. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so that you know when I do post new videos. But with that, I bid you farewell. Bye!